first.
That's awesome. That's awesome. All right. One of the things that we always like to talk about, you mentioned you have a couple of kids, and the fact that you're doing this in a family environment, right? In a family structure, your mom, husband. People ask us this all the time. How do you keep yourself organized? What do you do to keep yourself organized so that it's not like, just stuff going all over the place?
Sure. Well, because my business model is very simple and there aren't a lot of moving parts, I actually don't have a lot of extra work. I don't have my own personal website, for example, so I don't have to worry about keeping up with that. I didn't even have business cards until after I was a national vice president. I had this philosophy of, you know what, it's probably going to just end up in the trash anyway, so I'll just get their number, and then that way I have control over the follow-up. So I did things in an unorthodox way, but frankly, this business is kind of unorthodox. There's a lot that corporate teaches you to do, but when you come into something like MLM, you have to unlearn a lot of things that you think work, but ultimately they don't in network marketing. It's sort of backwards, and that took some getting used to, and it took trusting my upline. When it comes to staying organized, I mean, really it's a matter of checklists. I'm a checklist kind of girl. So if you have a checklist on how to get started, and you have a checklist on how to partner with someone and get them started, you're good to go. That's all you need. You just need to know how to learn it, and you need to know how to teach it. And as long as you have checklists for both of those things, then you just hand those checklists off to people, and then you teach them how to use them. It's a tool that is duplicatable and doesn't require a lot of time. As far as time leveraging goes, I love to use Zoom, so you don't have to necessarily go and do coffee every single day with people. You can do so much of this over, Voxer and text messaging and Zoom calls and whatnot. But I do majority of my work after my kids have gone to bed. That's when I'm maybe entering in an order or doing a discover call, which is when we share the business with people. Or even when, I'm sitting in front of Jimmy Fallon and watching Fallon, I might be responding to some emails or something in bed with my husband. I mean, I literally do half of my work each week when my kids are sleeping or taking a nap or are already in bed. The time that I spend away from my family is when I'm actually physically at like a spa party. We do spa parties. So that's really the truth of it. I'm not actually hyper organized. I have emails, I have Voxer, I have my checklist, and that's pretty much it.